Usama Rahim, killed by a Boston police officer and an FBI officer who both shot on him at the same time. He was killed because they had been following him for some time and decided, you know what, we need to question him. So in broad daylight, they walked up to him and said, we'd like to ask you some questions. He pulled out this knife that you can see on the screen and came at them. They said, put down the knife, put down the knife. He kept coming at them and they pulled out their revolvers and they killed him. Well, it turns out that the reports are true. He was involved in a plot to not only kill, but to behead at least one Boston police officer. Thank God they used deadly force. Thank God he's dead. But here's where the plot thickens just a little bit. His brother, Ibrahim, is a, quote, respected imam at a mosque in Boston. In one of our earlier segments, I discussed with you that we need to view a mosque as an embassy of a foreign government or a foreign law. It's not simply a house of worship. It's a place where people are taught the principles and the history of not only Sharia law, but the Hadith, the Sunnah, Muhammad's deeds, Muhammad's actions. They learn how to become a good Muslim. Is any thinking person going to tell me that the man that was shot dead, who obviously went often to his brother's mosque, that he didn't get some of his inspiration from his brother at the mosque? This begs two questions. Number one, profiling. When's the last time that a terrorist attack in America originated from a Methodist church? When's the last time a terrorist attack originated from a Catholic church? A Baptist church? I don't know of any, okay? But we do know that mosque after mosque in America is connected with terrorist attacks both in America and abroad. So profiling good, not profiling stupid, okay? The FBI does not have any reason to have informants inside of the local Methodist or Catholic church, but they have really good reason to have informants inside of the local mosque. So here's my last point before we have to take a break. We're running out of time here. We need to stop with the politically correct nonsense that says everyone is the same, all religions are the same, we have nothing to fear from Islam. It's ludicrous on its face, okay? It's ludicrous on its face. The Boston bombing that happened, going on 2 years now, those two young men were, our FBI was warned by the Soviet intelligence, and it said that these guys have been hanging out with so-called radicals. You need to keep an eye on them. The FBI did not do that. They ignored the warning from the Russians. So meanwhile, the FBI and the NSA, they're involved in this massive sweeping gathering of data on all Americans, rather than using their time and effort to look into people like the brothers in Boston or into these brothers. So, Randall, are you saying that you think that there should be informants in every mosque? Well, yeah, I am. I am. Because there are imams in America and around the world who are deliberately ignoring certain parts of Islam. Namely, they're not encouraging people to kill infidels or to kill those who have mocked Muhammad. But we don't know who they are. And a lot of these mosques are having sermons preached in Arabic. So we need to have people that are learning Arabic, people that can understand what's being said, and people that are following what various imams are saying and what the chat rooms are saying online. Because, I'll close with this, I ask your forgiveness for being trite. At the end of the day, Jesus died to start Christianity. And if you want to mimic him, you have to be willing to lay down your life. And at the end of the day, Muhammad killed to start Islam. And if you want to be like him, you want to mimic him, well, then you're going to view killing infidels as one of your options. I'll be right back. I have been a leader in the pro-life movement for 30 years, and sadly we have not prevailed in our goal to make it a criminal act to kill an unborn baby. There's reasons why we have failed. I wrote this book, A Humble Plea, to Catholic bishops, to evangelical clergy, and to lay people, explaining where we went wrong and what we have to do to prevail. We've made this available as a PDF online for free. I encourage you to go and download your own copy. Why does a nice guy like me keep getting thrown in jail? I have been arrested almost 50 times and spent over a year of my life locked up in various prison facilities. And I wrote a book, many books. In fact, one of them is called, Why Does a Nice Guy Like Me Keep Getting Thrown in Jail? It's a theological work, answering those who say that the church should not be involved in politics or that we should retreat. I encourage you to get it. In fact, get one and give it to your pastor.